Uber psychology. Lady gets in the back. First thing she says is, tell me, don't answer this phone call from my husband. So I think, oh crap. But in which ways, she's fighting with her husband. Come to find out in conversation, she loves him, she hates him, she absolutely adores him, he drives her up the wall, blah, blah, blah. And, they got kids together, homes, cars, all that kind of thing. So they're established, but she can't stand him sometimes. And apparently this is one of the times that they were fighting. Comes to find out in conversation that she will bring up things that she's mad about, but not really that mad about. Things that she's slightly annoyed about, and she'll put on that she's more mad about it than what she really is. And she does that because she could be thinking about 20 other things that she's aggravated about that she can't do anything about. So the first person near her, or the person nearest to her, her husband, she starts picking on him about stuff. And the reason I'm sharing this is because I see this a lot of times in a lot of other marriages and relationships. So my thing is, are you going through something like this? And she will say, or she told me, out of her mouth, a woman's mouth, she said, I will bring things up to start picking on him that, maybe I'm not even that mad about, but she just wants him to say, I'm sorry, so that she can say, oh, I'm sorry too, and they can have this little, makeup session or whatever you want to call it. They can, have this emotional connection or bond or whatever you want to call it. Me, I don't know. As the man, you're not supposed to take it personal when she brings things up, because it may or may not even be the things that she's bringing up. She could be pissed off about this thing over here, but she can't do anything about it, so she's going to find the nearest thing to her to kind of poke at and get that I'm sorry from. So as the male, when you say I'm sorry, you're saying I'm sorry for everything else that's happening to you that you're frustrated about, not necessarily the things that you are doing wrong per se. So keep that in mind. But she doesn't want to hear that part either. She just wants to hear you say, I'm sorry for everything that you're doing wrong that may or may not be really bothering her. But as the male, you're saying, I'm sorry for everything I'm doing wrong, and I'm sorry for everything else that is going wrong in your life that's bothering you. So, I don't know. I'm personally on my own second marriage, and I don't know how I feel about that game. Let me know your thoughts. We'll see you in the next one.